Let's see what it looks like, and I'll let you know to stop it or just read it.
Meta shut down internal research into the mental health effects of Facebook after finding casual evidence that its products harmed users' mental health. That's according to unredacted filings in a lawsuit by U.S. school districts against Meta and other social media platforms.
I'll read it fast. Alarming details surfaced on Northern California district that whereas a coalition of U.S. state attorneys general, school district, and parents are suing Meta, Google-owned YouTube, TikTok, Snap over allegations that they prioritize profit over misleading the public about potential risk to children. Oh my gosh, y'all, IG is a drug. One Meta user experienced researcher allegedly states in an internal chat, according to documents cited in court records, we're basically pushers. Another Meta employee allegedly responded. Instagram chief Adam Mosseri doesn't want to hear it, freaked out when presented with an internal review about how the app was essentially getting kids hooked and dopamine hits. And one researcher said the plaintiff alleged CEO Mark Zuckerberg and other executives lied to Congress. Okay, so we know where this is going. Tom, where are you at with the story?
I'll tell you where I'm at. It's the truth is coming out there and it's leaking out. And now even the people that work at the social media are out there with it. Let me tell you, we are being gaslit, by congressmen and senators that are bought by the tech companies that are driving social media. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And this is where Zuckerberg went to Congress and he spoke about some of these things. We don't have data on that. We don't know about that. But apparently there's emails incoming from SVPs and, internal communications, I suppose like a Slack or something similar they're using inside, whatever Meta uses. And I'll tell you, everyone knew the truth, what's going on, but nobody was talking about it out in the bright light of day. Rob, if you could search for Dove Soap reverse selfie. So Dove Soap, marketing people inside Dove, Pat, were looking at this and saying, there's a problem here. And they saw what girls were doing in terms of, they looked at the statistics on girls cutting, depression, and things they were doing. And they were convinced, based on data they saw, that they said there's a problem here. And they did this ad campaign called Reverse Selfie, where they were advertising it. And they started buying, it opens up, Reverse Selfie, called Toxic Influence. And basically, they were trying to get moms and dads to understand that there were bad things happening in social media. And they put it with the
good for them.
They've had the purity of Dove Soap goes with the purity of who you are and who you were born and who you are. And we want parents to do this.
Yeah.
By the way, they had issues apparently on day one getting it on TV. Some TV didn't want it. Hey, we got to be careful with this. So you know what they did? They bought time in movie theaters and they were running it as an ad pre-roll in movie theaters. And I remember seeing it. And so now you've got people like Dove was looking at the stats. This is looking at the stats. We've been talking about the book that we want everybody to read. And so my point is now we've got people finally coming out on social media talking about it. Folks, this is a time where we have to be, at Thanksgiving, we talk about how thankful we are for our kids, how thankful we are for our family. Well, we can also be thankful that people are taking risks to put facts out and people are taking risks to make ads, even though this goes back a couple years for Dove, because the negative influence of social media is there. For the love of God, wake up, take care of your kids, hold them close. And the closer you hold them and you have dialogue and the farther you keep them from social media to get their props and their reinforcement, the better it will be. Because now we hear people from Facebook, Pat, saying, man, we're like drug pushers. We were doing it. This is like a drug. And they're saying that, Vinny, looking at the data.
Adam, your thoughts?
Yeah, of course. So we talk about being addicted to all these different